Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Lauren and I am getting ready for my first figure skating lesson ever. I wasn't even planning on filming this sort of like get ready with me, but I kind of want to document my adult ice skating journey and want to bring you guys along. I'm doing a little short form get ready with me on my TikTok, but wanted to do like a whole spiel and everything on my YouTube channel for you guys. I mentioned in the latest day of my life in New York City vlog that I was doing something new and did like a little soft launch of my ice skating journey, and I am just so nervous for some reason. I don't know why I am so nervous about these lessons. They are adult like recreational classes, so it's not like I'm going to be competing or doing anything of the sort. It's literally just for fun, and ice skating is something that I've always wanted to do. I will go into more of like my journey and my love for ice skating later on in the video, but I'm just going to be getting ready. I wouldn't even put on makeup normally for things like this, but I think that it's going to give me just some like calmness throughout like the stress. I am always just someone like when I'm going to a new place, meeting new people, I always get a little bit nervous and anxious, just like surrounding like the whole day. I have been so nervous about this, but I figured what better way to tell you more about me and my life and kind of a new little thing I'm doing than a get ready with me on my YouTube channel. So let's go ahead and get going and start putting makeup on for our class. I got sent an email last night, like reminding me of the class. I'm like, girl, how could I forget? I signed up for these classes, I think in September or October of 2023. You have to sign up for like certain terms. So that's why I'm starting in January. Like my classes go from January to March. But on my cat, Elle is wanting to go outside. Say hello before you have to go. Say hey, everybody. Makeup is all set out and I have my phone right here to film the TikTok. I also have ice skates. I bought a used pair off of eBay because they were going to be broken in. They seemed like pretty good skates. I don't know anything about ice skates, like any brand or anything, and I've never even tried these on, so let's just hope they fit. These are Ice Dime, perhaps? Riddle? Anyways, these are the ice skates, and I have a little pink bag that I got on Amazon. So let's get going and chat a little bit. So let's flash back to when I was like 8-9 years old. I was obsessed with the ice skating movie, Ice Princess. And literally, I think my whole childhood personality was based off of that movie. Like, I don't think you understand. That was my all-time favorite movie. It still is like such a big comfort movie to me. I absolutely love Ice Princess. I still have people from my childhood DM me and tell me how much they remember me loving Ice Princess because I still watch it. Like every month, I pretty much still watch this movie. It literally is so good. If you haven't seen Ice Princess, stop this video, come back later, and we can move on. Also, golden hour is happening right across, like the sun is reflecting off of the building next to me. So we're getting a little bit of like a golden hour presence right now. I posted Ice Princess, I think like 3 weeks ago on my Instagram story, and my cousin split up and was like, she said one of the memories that she remembers most about me is how I was obsessed with the movie Ice Princess and I was able just to skate on the ice like without any assistance. Like right when I put on a pair of ice skates, I was able to balance and just like go everywhere. Okay, so my birthday is in January. January is like the worst time to have a birthday in my opinion. January is just like a horrible month. Like if I could have a summer birthday, I would. But one year I did have an Ice Princess like ice skating themed party where we went to like the local mall and we did ice skating. Keep in mind, I had never put on a pair of ice skates, gone on the ice rink yet, and I had invited like my cousins because I wasn't in school. I was homeschooled at this time, so I literally only had cousins and like homeschool friends, but I invited them like to the ice rink, and I for some reason just have like a natural ability on the ice. I don't know how this happened or why I was able to do this, but I was able just to go out and skate, and I was able to do like, you know, like I don't know like the technical ice skating terms, but like lift my leg up and like balance on one foot, and I was able like to skate backwards. Like I don't know where this talent came from, but everyone was so shook that I was able to do that on ice. without any sort of coaching or assistance at all. At the mall that I had my ice skating party at, they had the worst skates. Like, I feel like any sort of like public skating rink is going to have like really bad, dull skates. And I used them for years. I would beg my mother to take me to go ice skating every week. I think like to go ice skating, it was like $5 or $10. But I went so often that the guy that ran the front booth that was always there, he started to let me in for free, which was so nice of him because obviously he didn't know like what was going on in my personal and like childhood life. But I went through a lot. Between the ages of like 8 to 12, I went through a lot. And ice skating was a way for me like to get my mind off of things. I was teaching myself tricks. I finally convinced my mom to let me buy a used pair of skates on eBay like those that I just showed you. I think they were like $25. Like, they were like beaten down, okay? But like, I wanted my own pair of ice skates so bad. I was so excited when they came in. Like, literally, I don't think I've ever gotten anything better in my life than those ice skates from eBay. I wish I still had them. I eventually did sell them to buy another pair because my feet obviously were still growing because I was literally a child. Well, anyway, let's flash forward to 300. No, just kidding. Flash forward a few more months, and they did offer ice skating lessons at this local mall, but they were, I think, like $50 or $60 per month, and my family just couldn't afford it. And they told me that. They were like, we would love to put you in this, but we just can't afford that. So instead, I saved up some money and I bought like these ice skating books, and it was literally all about ice skating, how to teach yourself how to ice skate, like the history of ice skating. Like, I was invested, okay? Like I said, my whole personality was ice skating and Ice Princess. At that point, since the guy at the front would let me ice skate for free, which if you were an ice skater there, you would be able to ice skate for free, like at any time you wanted to for like free skate. But since he allowed me to go ice skating for free and I was homeschooled, I would always get like my work done super early and beg my mom to take me to the mall so I could go ice skating. And there was one time that the coach of the ice skating lessons was out on the ice rink. She was doing like a private lesson and I was the only other one on the ice. And it was like obviously like an open rink, like it wasn't completely like a private lesson because obviously other skaters were allowed to be out there, but this was like at 8 or 9 in the morning on like a school day, so obviously it's not going to be like a packed mall type thing. Anyways, I was just like skating around, like doing my own thing, doing the tricks and stuff that I taught myself, and I don't really know if I was good. Like, I was like 9. Like, I don't really know how good I was, but the coach actually came up to me and she was like, where do you train? I was like, oh, I don't train anywhere. Like, I don't have a coach. She was like, you need to get in lessons. Like, you're actually really good. Like, really? She asked who my mom was and I showed her like where my mom was sitting. She went up to my mom telling her that she needs to put me in ice skating lessons. Like, here's the info on it. My mom obviously didn't want to tell her like, hey, we can't afford these ice skating lessons. Like, sorry, girl, but like, thanks, but no thanks. So I just continued doing my own ice skating things, just going to the mall whenever my mom would allow me to and ice skating. Like, I would make up my own routines. Like, it was literally like my biggest hobby as a child. Anywho, so flash forward a couple years later and I am actually in school, like real school. I'm not homeschooled anymore. So I'm not spending that much time on the ice rink, but I would still like beg my parents to take me ice skating. Well, one day I was going ice skating and I tried this certain trick, which in turn caused me to have knee surgery when I was 11 years old. It was horrible. I had never experienced that much pain in my life. I had to be rushed out of the ice skating rink, brought into the ER, and like my surgery was set for like the next day. It was horrible, where after that, I rarely went ice skating. Even now, I rarely go ice skating. I'm very afraid of the ice still, which is not good, and I know that. I'm trying to get over my fear, and I think that's where some of my anxiety is coming from, is I am so petrified of falling again and getting hurt again. I don't want to have another surgery. I don't want to like go through what I went through when I was 11, but I also think that it's important to battle those fears and not be fearful and not let it stop you from living your life. So here we are trying out ice skating lessons for the first time at age 25. About to be 26 because my birthday is this week. But I think it's going to be so much fun. This is always something obviously that I wanted to do. And now like thinking back, it's so crazy to see like where I started with my ice skating journey and like love for ice skating versus like where I am now, and like being able to do something I love is just like, it's such a blessing. Like if you are like one of my younger viewers and you are in a sport or in like an extracurricular, like that is such a blessing. Like it truthfully is. Like you don't really fully understand it until you're older, like how much like things you do as a child really mean just so much, and a lot of times a lot of parents sacrifice a lot of things for you to do things. So I'm so excited to be living out my childhood dream today. If I can, I will bring you along for a little bit of the ice skating lesson, but since it's like the first one, I doubt I'm going to be able to. Also, like I just kind of have to feel it out, and since this is the first one, I don't really know how it's going to go. Like, do we have time for free skate? Like, I don't know, and I don't know what I'm going to be like starting off with, like learning or anything, and it's so scary. As the sun is setting, I'm bringing you over here. I just did some very light, natural makeup for today. Something very glowy, very cutie. This really needs to be sharpened, and I don't know where my sharpener is. Anyways, now that you know what I am doing as kind of like a fun little hobby on the side, please let me know how you want me to film it and like what you want me to do. Like, should I do like more ice skating vlogs? Should I just keep it on like TikTok and Instagram? I'm just so excited to have just like a fun little sport or hobby to do. I've never been like a big sportsy girl, and now like I'm basically an athlete. I'm just kidding. I'm really not, but who knows where this will take me. Like maybe I'll just really enjoy it and I'll be just doing like little ice skating lessons for several years. I don't know. This is your sign though, to do something that pushes you out of your comfort zone, that makes you a little nervous, that maybe you think you're not good enough for. You just gotta do it. You just gotta go and face your battles, face your fears. And I am just, I don't know. Like this isn't even normally a day I upload on, but I was just like, I feel like it's so important to do like this fun little just casual chit chat, get ready with me. I haven't done one of these in a hot minute, and I absolutely love watching other people like go after things that they like missed out on as a childhood, or maybe like didn't take seriously enough as a kid, where like they want to like re-adventure into it like as an adult. Like you're never too old. Never too old. That's what I'm curious about. Like how old are these people going to be? Like, are we talking about like adults, like 18-year-olds? Are we going to be with like 40 to 50-year-olds? Like, I am so ready to see who's going to be here. And also it's going to give me an avenue to make new friends, which I'm so excited about. I feel like the friends that I have right now in the city are like all influencers. So a lot of the time they're busy, they're on trips, they're like, you know, doing their own thing, they work full time. So this way, hopefully I'll be able to meet some new people that have like different lifestyles. And okay, makeup is all done. Now I just have to figure out what to wear. I am ready early because I didn't know how long this get ready with me was going to take me, but since I'm not putting on like any like heavy makeup or anything, it obviously didn't take me that long, but I still want to figure out what to wear because I feel like that will also calm my nerves a little bit. Also, y'all, today I was featured on the Today Show. Now, it wasn't like any like sort of like huge interview or anything. It was just my TikTok being popped up on there, but it was during Renee Rapp's interview from Mean Girls. I literally just got done talking about it in my other vlog, how I'm obsessed with Renee Rapp and how much I love her and her music and just like who she is as a person. Crazy. Also, I do need to put my hair up in a pony, maybe like a little low pony. Maybe a cute moment, like a messy pony. I'm not feeling like a slick back look today. Okay, this is what the email reads about attire. It says, warm sweater with coat. I'm counting this as the sweater part because I don't have any like good sweaters that I really enjoy. I did not realize that was right there. So I'm going to wear this with another coat on top of it. Warm pants. They suggested sweatpants, joggers, or leggings. Obviously going to be doing my leggings. Gloves and long socks. I need to find my gloves. I need to find long socks. And they said no scarves. Obviously that makes sense because scarves are going to be getting in the way and they're so annoying. I skated with a scarf in Central Park, I think last month, and it was so annoying. I freaking hated that scarf. Okay, so let's see what we have here. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to be wearing basically the same exact thing every single week, and that's gonna be great. I took a brief pause to eat dinner. We had tuna fish sandwiches with some chips and we watched an episode of Gossip Girl, and now it is time to get dressed. So I was going to put on tights underneath my leggings, but I decided not to. I think I'm going to be fine just with these leggings on, hopefully, and if not, I will know better for next time. But I'm going to put on some fuzzy socks. I got these at H&M, and so I'm going to be using these. And I also got these on Amazon. These are like little ankle protector, like buffer things. You can see kind of like the pad on each side. So I'm gonna also be putting this on my ankle. You can also see the gel right there. I don't really know if this is going to make a big difference. I've actually never worn these, but since I've never worn the skates before, I'm thinking that it may be the vibe to do these little like guards. I'm also going to be packing my bag, and I think what I'm going to do is just putting on this jacket and putting on my gloves. I think that's going to be the best option. I may put on like a little tank top underneath this because right now I just have on a sports bra, so I think a tank top underneath would be nice. These are the gloves I'm using. They are like leather gloves, and it's because I don't have any other like really soft gloves. Let me know if you're a figure skater and what kind of gloves you use, because I feel like I shouldn't be using leather gloves. Maybe I should, I don't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and get dressed, and then we'll put my hair up afterwards. Okay, have on the little extra jacket, put on my little pads and my socks. Now it's time to pull my hair back. I'm just going to do like a basic little pony. Okay, hair is done. Then a little pony. I need to hairspray it because I'm nervous that it's going to get like all in my face since I have like these like little layers, like front facing layers. I also just packed up my bag. I put my ice skates, I put my gloves, and I also need to grab like a water bottle because I know I'm gonna be getting thirsty in the middle of it because it's a 2-hour class. Like they're kind of long classes. I really don't know how long ice skating normally is, but I'm also going to add this like little hand lotion in because I have a feeling that my hands are going to be really dry. I don't see me wanting to wear my gloves this entire time. My hands normally are fine. It's normally my ears that are really sensitive, so I'm just going to like not use ear warmers and just like hope that it's fine. Going to spray my hair, grab a water bottle, and then we are out the door to go ice skating. I'll try and film a little bit of it. I'm trying to get there a little early so I can like settle in, figure out where I'm going. They did send in an email like asking our skills. So they had like different levels and skill, and I think I'm a level 2. Like level 2, it's like where you can stop, you can skate backwards, you can do like a 2-footed spin. Like I don't trust myself to do anything else. Like I need them just to place me where I need to be. So we are starting at level 2, and maybe it'll be a perfect placement, but let's head out the door and let's go to our first ice skating lesson. Just got done with the ice skating class. I could not film any of it. I'm sure I'll be able to like a couple weeks from now, but since it was the first class, there were so many people. I didn't really know the rules, didn't really know who to ask, and I was on the ice for like the whole time. Like I didn't even come off to like get a sip of water or anything, and I left my phone in my bag. I didn't just like readily have it on me, but it was so much fun. I cannot wait to go back next week. I enjoyed it so much. So like let me give you like a rundown of like what happened. So we got there and we had warm up, which I went to like this front desk because I did not know where I was going. This place is huge, so I have no idea where I'm going. I go to this front desk because I see everyone else going there, but everyone else that's walking in has hockey skates and like hockey gear, and I'm like, I did not sign up for hockey lessons. And so I go to this front desk, and before I could even say anything, she's like, no, you're a figure skater, you go over there. I was like, oh, figure skater, you say? So I go over, sign in, they give me my name tag, and I get there so early because I was so nervous about not knowing where I was going. So I'm there like a total of like I think 30 minutes early. I walk into the ice rink and it was so big. Like that was the biggest ice rink I had ever seen, which I haven't seen a lot of ice rinks, but it was so big. I was like, what the heck? So they had another class going before the adult class. It was like, they look like just really good figure skaters that were like teenagers. I guess like they do this for like their sport. I don't know. They looked really good. So I was like watching them, the Zamboni went on, and now everyone is like flooding in for our class. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. So like I started introducing myself to people, meeting some people, but then I was like, I don't know who's going to be in my class because it's like divided up into like your skill level. They asked you before the class started, like, what can you do like over email? And they gave you like a list of things you should be able to do. Like if you are in like a certain level, that's like kind of how they decided where you would fit. So we warm up for a little bit, and then they divide us into our groups where we're able to like meet our coach. My coach is so nice. And like I said, I've never taken ice skating lessons before. I knew how to do everything she was telling me to, but I didn't know the proper way to do it, if that makes sense. Like the technical proper way. Also, I had been stopping, like I stopped backwards different and I stopped forward different. So like I had to learn how to stop the way that I was supposed to stop. It was very interesting. It was very educational. I made a friend. I made several friends, but like I feel like I made like one like really good friend. It was so amazing and it was so fun. It was so fast too. Like I feel like it got finished so fast. So now I am back. I just got out of the shower because I was so cold. I don't know why, like it was freezing on the rink. I don't know why. I didn't expect it to be that cold, but it was chilly. I was very happy I brought my gloves. I did end up wearing my gloves the whole entire session because it started getting so chilly to me. So I just got out of the shower and I'm about to grab a little snicky snack before heading off to bed. But I am so happy that I got to talk to y'all and let you hang out. I'll be sharing more and filming more like on the rink and stuff later. Also because I plan on like going to the rink, like not for just classes, like also just to practice and do my own thing too. So if you made it to this part of the video, go ahead and comment down the snowflake emoji and the ice skating boot emoji. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and if you want to join the family, you can click that subscribe button also. I love you guys so much. I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye. 'Cause you know that I'm already